Welcome again to the Small Relief Innovate with Impact video series on LinkedIn. I'm here today with my very good friend, Fernanda. Hi, Fernanda.
Hi, Alan.
I'm so excited to have this conversation with you today. We have been friends for a very long time, and I love what you do and the passion that you have for your business. And you have definitely gone through a lot of, changes and challenges, and you have really been living and breathing this startup life. And you have also been super involved in many different aspects, of course, of your business, but also in the startup community. And you have become a voice for trips and travel. And so, yeah, I'm saying it again. I'm very excited to have you here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for not only the opportunity to be here today, but for your support along the way in this journey.
It's my pleasure. So you are the CEO of a very cool company called Trip Boutique. Would you mind telling me a little bit, or us a little bit more about this and what's been going on recently?
Yeah, so the Trip Boutique is my company. It's a startup in the field of travel tech. What we do is we help people plan their travels and experience their travels better. So we have the role of being a personal travel advisor. The Trip Boutique was founded in 2017, and it was out of frustration that I realized it was not only my frustration, but of a lot of people. And it was becoming actually a growing trend, a need for more personalization in the field of travel. And it was coming from the fact that it's a lot of work to plan your travels. It's a lot of analysis, reading reviews, going from website to website, but also find things that you love, right? Wherever you travel to. So I realized that actually we had become our own travel agents by doing that work of researching and fine-tuning and filtering and making sense of a travel plan. And this is what we are doing now. So we're helping people go through the whole process and find things they love in a destination. Well, we do that the way it happens, so it's a bit more tangible to you, is you come to our website, you set up your profile, you say things you like, what you don't like, your interests, your preferences, your budgets, and based on that, we match you what things that are interesting for you in a destination. That comes in the format of a travel plan. So there are recommendations of hotels, restaurants, things to do and see, activities, and all bookable through our affiliate partners from the web app and the mobile apps. So it's a very easy to use and convenient solution.
Absolutely. I mean, I have seen your business, from the very beginning, and I have seen it grow. And I was always very impressed by how you have applied, kind of like this lean startup methodology, and you've gotten feedback, and then you reiterate it. So you have definitely done all the right work. But maybe let's dive a little bit deeper into what's going on right now. Obviously, we are in a situation where a lot of changes are happening, and there's we're in a situation of a very, intense crisis. So how has this affected your business?
Well, our business, as well as any businesses in the field of travel, tourism, hospitality, I think we're probably the first ones to be hit by the COVID-19 wave, this crisis, which has become a major crisis for society in general. But I think we were the first ones to feel that. The fear of people to travel, to plan for travels, to book things, and then all the cancellations came. So yeah, we're definitely feeling it. So now, at the current moment, with the borders closed, nobody's traveling, so we basically cannot serve our customers at the moment. So as a startup, we're focusing on everything else we can do. So improving our product, basically going back to everything we learned in the last year or the last years. It's a good moment to actually be close to our customers, to be there, to ask them things, to understand them better. and shape our product so that when there is the comeback moment, which we truly believe that there will be the comeback moment, we can come back stronger
Mm.
with a
I,
better product.
we talked about this for a split second before we started the interview. I cannot agree more. I mean, anybody who is cooped up inside right now, I mean, I cannot wait to start doing, you know, it doesn't have to be even far, just maybe going, you know, somewhere close by, going somewhere just to get out of the apartment finally and do something else. I think I am
Yeah,
not worried about you at all in that regard.
I think there is a good future for travel. It can be a bit different. There might be a period of adaptation. Things are probably not going to open up all of a sudden. The type of tourism might change a little bit as well in the short run until it ramps up again to what it was before, or maybe it's not even going to be ever again the way it was before. But definitely this desire to travel, to get out there is in the human nature. So I think it's still going to be there and more than ever present.
Absolutely. How do you, maybe a little bit to share, how do you currently work with your clients and maybe with your partners? What are like some of the specific steps that you're taking to kind of help overcome this, you know, time right now?
Yeah. For us, it has been very important to be in close contact from the beginning with all our stakeholders. So, like from investors to business partners, we were running quite some interesting pilot projects with other companies, mainly in hospitality. And we were very concerned about how these pilots were going to run from now on, or if they would pull them back. But I think like being in close contact with them and feeling, and there is a very like cooperation spirit at the moment going on as well. So the feeling that we're very open, are exchanging what is happening from all sides, creates this trust as well. And yeah, this feeling that we're gonna make through it together. So yeah, the pilots are still ongoing during and after the crisis is over. We actually got some pilots extended, which shows also like good faith and optimism from the business partners, and brings us optimism as well as a team.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I think it's great what you're doing, and you're taking all the right steps. And essentially, you know, I've now done you know, a bunch of interviews with startups and also with like advisors and specialists. And what I keep hearing, and this is also my personal point of view, this is really the time to strengthen connections and to, you know, get out there and really talk to individual partners and clients and see what's going on in their lives. And, you know,
Mhm.
I'm saying this being completely aware of the fact that as a startup, it's not like you have like months to waste and you can just, you know, wait for things to happen again. But what I'm
Yeah,
saying is, to the extent possible, at least, if you somehow can, this is really the time to strengthen those relationships, because all these companies are going through exactly the same situation. And, you know, this is very true for you. I mean, the way you work and the amazing things that you do, very often you can really bring this also kind of like almost as an advisory to the larger organizations that are your key stakeholders that you're working with, because sometimes they don't know themselves how to get out of this situation. And it's
yeah,
kind of interesting because naturally you would not think of this way, right? Naturally you would think, well, the big ones need to help us. But I've heard now many examples where the small ones actually came out and were helping the bigger ones with creative ideas, or just being there for them, or giving advice, or having conversations, or, you know, being there in any way, shape, or form. And so I think this
yeah.
is definitely a good idea.
I agree, and I think it also speeds up things for innovation. I think like the large partners, the large players out there, they are seeing how important it is to use technology to yeah, innovate certain processes that have been done in a very traditional way so far. And that's how they see potential to even strengthen the relationship with startups. That's at least like has been our experience so far.
I'm very happy to hear that. So, you know, so what do you think your next steps will be? Is there anything that you can share about your business? How can anybody watching this video become involved with your business, and how can we help?
Well, in our business, what we're doing, what we're focusing on internally is, as I said, like investing in the technology and also in the supply side. What does it mean supply for us? It means being more present in more destinations. This was always something that we always heard from our customers, like, when are you going to be in this city, when you're going to be in that city. So we're speeding that process up now. So we're there, as I said, stronger and with a better product, with a better offering when the time comes. So best thing for us, for anyone watching this, would be, you know, try, test, travel to those destinations. There's probably going to be something out there in the new destinations that we're launching that is interesting for you, hopefully. Send us feedback, even if it's just now you don't have a trip in mind, but use our platform also to dream about your future destinations. For us, this not closing this loop of having users using the platform, and for us, like, this generating feedback is super important. So even when things are idle, for the travel itself, the usage of the platform is great.
Absolutely. Hey, and what better time to dream than right now? We're all sitting at home, maybe watch a little bit less Netflix and go on Trip Boutique and check it out and plan your next trip. It would be the perfect time to do it.
Definitely, yeah. And there's a free way to test it as well, completely cost-free. So you just try it out. You will receive your first personalized travel plan for free. So it's a great way to dream indeed.
That sounds like an amazing idea. I will definitely post a link to your website in the post as well, so that people can easily access it. I can only highly recommend that anybody out there who remotely likes to travel, check it out. And even if you don't like to travel, check it out. I think it will get you inspired and do something completely new. I know for a fact it has helped me in the past. So, which leads me to the last question. What's the first thing that you're going to be doing once the ban has lifted and you can roam the streets freely again?
Oh, that's a very good question. I won't say I'm gonna travel if I'm able to see and enjoy my own city, Zurich, the way I like to do it. It's going to be already awesome. So just being able to enjoy my destination for now, being Zurich.
I cannot agree more with you. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I very much look forward to seeing you again in person soon. For me, definitely the personal connection is missing, and I cannot wait for us to hang out the next time. And I think if I'm remembering correctly, we have a Zoom dinner planned, right? So
Yes, we do. So also super looking forward to that.
thank you so much, Fernanda. It was really cool, as always, talking to you, and I wish you only the best of luck. And if there's anything I can do, just let me know. You can reach out at any point in time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.